Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome back to the Ahn Rho Project. This is a psychiatric self-therapeutic multimedia project to solve the problems, challenges, and obstacles in our lives, as well as a self-improvement process to reach the high goals and ambitions that we've set for ourselves, as well as those around us. If you would like a brief introduction and brief summary as to how we break down the Ahn Rho Project into domains of life, sub-series, analogies, and so on and so forth, you can check that out in the previous live streams for the past 3.5 years, straight to January 2021 and beyond for more updated versions. And that will cover all the copyright-free music, content live stream schedule, and how we divvy the 15-minute live stream into 11 segments, 3 phases, and so on and so forth. So with that being said, let's dive into the second segment today. As usual, 2 points. First of all, it's going to be a Solve 850 right? System override version 8.5, rule to break all of the rules of system principle to free myself from the system and be purely practical and get whatever most urgently needs done. And the second thing is, of course, if you want to fast forward into the video, into the live stream, by about a minute and a half, you will skip this, even shorten the abridged introduction on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. So that's how you do that. That being said, let's dive right into content. What you see is what you get. Take a look on screen. We have a bunch of phase 2 items right here, doing a lot of photography, storytelling, commentary over food, dietetics, nutrition, gifts, things that we receive as a result of relationships, domestic affairs, and so on and so forth. We have some scanning of electronic documents and so on and so forth. Let's begin with probably the top right hand corner right here. As you can see, there's some honey, there's some salad dressing, a bunch of vegetables, and salad at the very bottom there, chicken, roast beef, rotisserie chicken, that kind of stuff. So this is a very classic Western type meal. This is provided from my domestic garden. So we're going to talk about this almost individually, one by one, as you pass by each photograph. At the very bottom left, as we expand onto this collage over here, we see there's some stuff of scanned items, products I purchased from the previous day or 2 days ago, and new products that I haven't purchased before, I had to scan, as long as they're equipment and not food related. And so that's what's here. And then we're going to cover also at the very bottom left, there's some stuff having to do with checking out some progress over my brother's channel and how he's grown, and I'm very proud of him. We also have some stuff having to do with philosophy at the very bottom. Seems to be from the previous day though, so I recognize that maybe I'm not supposed to cover that. Some phone calls and relationships and calls and messaging. Okay, getting rid of that, we also have on the right hand panel, a continuation of some food that we ate yesterday. So there was some class 2 items being pie, apple pie. We also have some stuff there you can see having to do with payment, finance. So this is the administrative nightmare. So there's a bunch of stuff having to do with finance and emails and payments and news. Okay, so we can see all that kind of stuff right over here. Also at the very top right, continuation of that, we also see some stuff having to do with backups and trying to back up a bunch of Excel spreadsheets and databasing, so inventory, that kind of stuff, as well as volunteering. So this has something to do with volunteering as well. So truly an administrative nightmare. Let's get right into it. All right, so we start off, hopefully we can and then of course right after the phase 2, we're going to move to phase 3, which is all the physical stuff right here. We're going to try to cover that kind of stuff on the floor, as well as some stuff here, some receipts, and a little bit of clutter on the room right here, some sort of elusive stuff into what we have to do tomorrow. So let's pull up the Ahn Rho Project logo, and we'll begin with the left-hand panel, as well as in the middle right here. So the live stream and the left-hand panel, the voice recordings. So this is all the media assets of the Ahn Rho Project, including, of course, we have some text files here. So regarding right here, messaging. So let's start with the left-hand panel. We see the voice recording. So yesterday was a very key, pivotal day, a major shift into something positive between the relationships dynamic between me and my biological guardians, my biological mother and father. Things are finally looking up. We're actually getting along like a normal, healthy family should be, after finally 3 decades of absolute fucking hell. Suicide, depression, and narcissistic abuse, and just financial. It goes on, and finally, all that hard work I put into this is paying off. I'm just so happy. I don't have enough time to cover all the things that were there, but obviously it was over a couple of hours. We had lots of conversations. It was very positive. We were finally enjoying each other's company to some reasonable extent. and I just want to highlight that. Also, there's a phone call captured in there between me and TB, an amazing person at the workplace who really constantly tries to keep open to me, even though the severe lack of communication resulting in lots of misunderstandings and overall just an inability to connect. This guy just keeps saying, I'm open to you, I want to hear your story. And my God, I have a lot to say. It's not going to be very happy, but I'm just so appreciative. I'm so grateful to him, which is what you see on the right hand panel. Hey A, just at church, we'll touch base with you soon. And I'm like, amen to that. We'll keep up and just let me know when you have time to spare. And so that's basically the message. Like, obviously you can see that there's nothing, it's all confidential, private. You can't see exactly what it's all about, right? That's intentional, obviously, because of privacy and confidentiality. I'm not going to reveal a lot. Same thing with the things here right now. These have to do with the things, the products that I said I scanned. And so we're going to get right into that in a second, right after this. Before that, however, we do have to cover, of course, the title of the live stream here, and it does say Administrative Nightmare. And I believe something before that. What did it say? I can't remember the title name. I can't actually see it right now on the live stream. This is the previous live stream's title, but that's having to do with reparative meal, right? That's referring to my guardians as well as myself getting together now. Okay, so let's get rid of this kind of stuff. Segment 4-5, right? Relationship and media assets are now finished. Let's move on to segment 6, having to do with segment 6. We have any philosophy here? Do we see any philosophy? There's supposed to be something having to do with philosophy here, but I can't find it. We must have covered it already. You know what? Since it's already gone, I think it was covered in yesterday's second stream. That's why I don't have any philosophy here from Stoic Reflections. That's okay. So we'll cover Hemis. Let's start off with some digital media assets in segment 6 now. So Hemis, obviously, that's just the channel. I've noticed that my brother's channel over here, which is Runescape Gaming, big shout out to him. He's hosting a great tournament. He's doing a great job. He really knows his marketing shit. He knows how to, and he's a really skilled PvMPKer. Anyways, the point is, he goes to the tournament, and he got to get a bunch of people. And I noticed his channel boost from around 700 followers up to 1.1k. That's phenomenal. That's and he made it to a certain goal that he had set for himself. Now, obviously, I'm not going to elaborate too much further into this. Obviously, you can check out his channel, but also the fact is, this is his stuff, and I don't want to talk too much about, again, private affairs. This is kind of his stuff. Alright, but that was something notable, and I'm very proud of it. Get more space. This is my phone running out of space. Pretty strict, self-explanatory. Total of 32 gigabytes, and I accidentally pressed on a notification. That's what it's showing. I was like, oh shit, only 350 megabytes left. On the left-hand panel, you also see me pulling up the phone recording call, the phone call. Obviously, as I mentioned, I had a phone call with TM yesterday as he was trying to get back to me from the church thing. Anyways, and I'm not gonna cover any more detail on that. We had a conversation about that and what he plans to do. I'm very happy that he's found his way and what he wants to do as going into the future. We also have some stuff here, but I'm not elaborating what that is. So anyways, back on here, we have the products that it's scanning. So you can see here the mooncakes that I received from 740 grams of White Lotus mooncakes. This is a Hong Kong King Wa. So it's just kind of like the brand. We have Royale, the Lure Plush and Thick toilet paper right here. This is the one I purchased myself. So it's a class 1 item, 1, 2. You can see all here right now, 80 rolls condensed into 30 large rolls. That's just the marketing, of course, but it's huge, like 323 sheets per roll, and there's 30 of those. So I scanned that, because that's a new toiletry supply purchase. I've never purchased that before. What you see in the backdrop is the nutritional facts of the mooncake, and obviously this stuff is a class 2 item, a gift from my domestic guardian, specifically my biological father. So remove these two here, and you can see the lid right here, the mooncake. Again, in Cantonese, I think it's like Hyung Walking. So that's kind of like the name in Cantonese, I guess. I know I kind of butchered that because translating from English to Chinese, that should have a deeper pitch. It's a very tonal language. Okay, get rid of that. Also, it's early in the morning, but no excuses, all right? So here we have this is Zhongying kind of thing. That's clearly in Mandarin instead. Shoulder support, elastic 1016. You can tell that they kind of misspelled shoulder there, but that's how it goes. Some of these products. I just bought this from thrift store. So you can see, like, not thrift store, but like at those traditional small family-run Chinese stores. And this shoulder support here, obviously, is just something that it was the last one to open, and I had to scan it because obviously it is once again a new item I never purchased. Now, obviously, like I mentioned yesterday, I decided to take that shoulder strap and put it into like the laundry bag. Oh, it's like somewhere down there, you can't see it right now. That's okay. So there's more class 2 items still. So news, first reading. So China hostage, it really did do hostage diplomacy. I think everybody knew this. The news is just really kind of saying, oh, we knew all along. Okay, well, yeah, I know a lot of people say no, but you know, everybody knows what China's doing anyways. So that's something to do with news. We also have some stuff here having to do with adult monthly pass. So this is me paying for the monthly pass, transit, public transport. Over here we have some banking as well. That's why you see the Dollarama thing. That's basically some transactions I made. And there, I had to make a payment on, several banking institutions. So just paying off, trying to get ahead of the game and putting myself into negative balance so that on the credit. So basically I'm ahead of the game. And that's that. And checking the banking account. Okay, and here's once again, like CFO, Huawei CFO gets here as welcome while the Canadians, whatever, it's so stupid, just political nonsense. But it is what it is. Okay, moving on. That's news, that's finance. Now we're moving on to backups. So electronic backup of the spreadsheet. So you have the business and finance, this kind of stuff. We're backing up everything onto Drive. You can see here, I'm trying to copy it. This is a sleep, right? This is on Google Drive or Microsoft Office, right? One of those that I'm trying to back up onto online. Copying it over and over again, and then also over onto the Seagate drive. So the backup hard drive I have. So this is instead of cloud drive onto the hard drive. In addition to that, you see here there's a messaging I blurred out, thanks. This is basically for the volunteering report that I have to do on a monthly basis for the long-term care senior home. So I call seniors, and they're actually kind of like my family now after these 4 years of knowing them. So hold, miss, advance. So there were some people I missed. There's like 1 or 2 clients I missed, and then just saying that I advanced on some of them. And the final last one here is this yin yang yu thing. This has to do with business and research and health and finance. So the cellular nutritional company that I'm doing business with, basically, that's this. And my business partner sent me a link here saying, hey, you can check this out. It's a good resource. So that kind of covers everything in terms of class 2. In terms of segment 6, that was a lot. So let's cover very quickly in the last minute or so. This is these yellow tomatoes from the salad come from my landlord. The black pepper comes from my grandmother on my maternal side, and the lettuce, everything from Metro. So this is the salad we had yesterday. Very nice. It had this kind of purely balanced seasoning, cilantro, lime, salad dressing, Greek yogurt dressing. I took a photograph of that, and obviously you see it's a huge ass meal right here with the rotisserie chicken and roast beef, roast pork with those traditional balls of potatoes right there. It was rosemary roast chicken, and rosemary roast pork plus the rotisserie barbecue chicken. You see the backdrop, the salad, of course, with the tomatoes, the garden, homegrown yellow tomatoes. You saw those, very interesting, from the landlord residence who is away right now. So thank you to her, gratitude, appreciations to her. We have this gravy and soup right here, not gravy, but the rotisserie sauce. And you see all that kind of, there's also honey. In addition to that, there's chicken noodle soup on the very top, and that kind of sauce for chicken as well. On the left-hand panel, some Wildflower Austerfield Apiary, Ontario #1 golden unpasteurized honey brand. So we placed inside there, that's what's inside that cup over there. In addition, this is a black pepper, Hoi An, so basically Vietnamese black pepper, finely grounded. At the very backdrop, I want to capture this in the backdrop. We didn't actually eat any of these leafy green vegetables or the walnuts, but I wanted to cover that as well. And here's the apiary honey we didn't use. And last but not least, salad dressing one last time, and we're gonna end this live stream. All right, so we didn't get to the physical items. There was too much to cover. I'll see you tomorrow morning.